Yeah.
Hi, Dan.
Hello, Ridge.
How was Chicago?
Oh, I was the toast of the town. Everywhere I went, everybody wanted to talk about the fall collection.
It's great.
Yeah, well, I just wish I could have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Anything new to report?
Not since I talked to you from the plane, no. When's Steve coming in?
Very easily be him right now. Yeah, Trish. Yeah, send him in.
Ridge?
Steve. Eric, how are you? Not a very good thing to be asking me these days, is it? Have a seat, Steve. So, what can you tell us?
I spoke with Herb Getz in Washington. He's an expert on patents. He and Tom Dutton and I had a 2-hour conference call last night. The situation is tenuous.
See, we all know that.
It boils down to establishing that Brooke was indeed employed by Forrester at the time she developed belief.
And she was, even without a contract.
And without a specific salary.
Look, Steve, I don't care if Brooke was paying us. She was working in our lab. She was using our money and our equipment. She was developing technology for Forrester. Now, I can produce dozens of witnesses who can attest to that fact. Now, what's the problem here?
Eric, you know the law. There's an evidentiary responsibility here. Now, if we had a contract, written or verbal, it would establish that evidence, or even a salary agreement. We have none of that.
Steve, did you hear anything of what I just said?
Now, wait a minute, guys. Let's cool down here. I think we're forgetting something. There's a person that could clear this whole mess up in an instant.
And who's that?
Brooke. I said it to Mother, I'll say it to you. Bring Brooke in here, sit her down, put a contract in front of her, and she'll sign it. We're making far too much of this.
No, Ridge, we're not making too much of it. Look, if you want to get Brooke in here and have her sign a contract, that's certainly your prerogative. But I'm telling you right here and now, I cannot be responsible for the outcome. An outcome that could be a catastrophe.
Hey, there's my buddy. Look, I brought you some of your favorite little toys. Look at this one. Hey, look. Oh. You certainly are dressed to kill tonight.
Well, I have a date.
You have a date? Mm-hmm. With Ridge?
Well, no, actually, you'll be seeing Connor.
Connor.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Connor Davis. He's an old high school flame.
Sheila.
I know it's after hours.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, but I really need to talk to you.
Look, I'm on my way to a dinner date.
Oh, that's all right. It'll only take a minute.
What is it?
I have a problem.
Problem.
It's a little embarrassing, actually.
Maybe you could schedule an appointment for sometime later.
No, it isn't that kind of problem. I'm here to see if you'll throw Eric and me a wedding shower.
I think you're overreacting, Steve.
Ridge, I know what I'm talking about. Believe me, you do not want to open this up to Brooke.
I agree with Steve.
This is not the big bad wolf we're dealing with here.
No. Brooke is a human being. And presented with the possibility of making potentially tens of millions of dollars, she may well react like most human beings and want the money.
Brooke is not going to be unreasonable. She knows she was working for us when she made this breakthrough, and she knows that belief belongs to Forrester and not her.
Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. I don't think you should take the chance.
So what's the alternative, then?
Are there any alternatives, Steve?
We're working on it. In the meantime, our best bet is to just buy some time. And for heaven's sake, don't complicate matters by bringing Brooke into this.
Well, I think we're complicating matters by leaving her out of it.
Look, Rich, you may be right about that, but I think we have to go with Steve on this.
Look, Dad, can we at least discuss it?
Yes, we will. But not yet, not now.
Look, Ridge, I know you think highly of Brooke, but we've got to be realistic here. There's a lot at stake. People can be unpredictable. I mean, even people you know. For this kind of money and power, people have committed murder. Look, I'm not saying that Brooke is corruptible, but at these stakes, if she's not, she's a rare individual. We cannot take the chance. Belief is essential to the survival of Forrester. Now, I cannot stress it enough. Do not tell Brooke.
Reg, we tell no one. We don't tell Brooke. We don't tell Thorne, not even your wife. We have to keep this thing under wraps until we come up with some kind of a strategy. Now, I mean it, Ridge. No one.
There we go. So a boyfriend from high school, huh?
Well, we weren't exactly an item. I mean, we were more like buddies. He was the quarterback, big ladies' man, you know, and I'd give him advice on his love life. Now he's a big lawyer in town.
I see. So is there more going on here?
What do you mean?
Why are you going out with him? I mean, why really?
Well, he called me up and invited me to dinner.
Oh, okay. Where are you going?
Cafe Russe. You know, there is an interesting coincidence.
Oh, really? What?
Ridge and Taylor. They're going to Cafe Russe tonight, too.
Are there any other coincidences that I should know about?
Oh, well, Ridge was the quarterback at Beverly Hills High. Crosstown rival, Ridge Kids School.
So Connor and Ridge knew each other in high school, and they weren't very friendly.
They hated each other. In fact, they got in a very big fight one year.
You really are trying to make Ridge jealous.
After what he laid on me the other day, I'd like to make him more than just jealous.
What did he do?
He accused me of telling his mother an extremely intimate secret we shared. I mean, it was so cruel that he would even think I would do that.
Why do you suppose he thought that?
I don't know. Because he's a Forrester. I'd sure hate to think that his wife and mother have already gotten to him. But God knows there's enough pressure there. You know, if it were for Taylor and Stephanie, we'd be out in the cold. I wouldn't have a father for my daughter, no security, nothing. And Eric, he's becoming very distant, too. I'm sure Sheila wouldn't mind if he forgot about both me and Eric Jr.
Brooke, stop it. Can you hear yourself? You're totally projecting.
Am I? Or am I just being realistic?
No, you're not being realistic. Not at all. There's no way that Eric's going to abandon you, and neither is Ridge.
I sure hope you're right.
I know I'm right.
Karen, you can't be sure. I mean, Ridge is married, Eric's getting married, and I have 2 children to think about. I have to be aware of the possibilities. And one of those possibilities may be, no matter how much I don't want to look at it, may be that I'm going to end up alone.
There's your quarterback.
A wedding shower? You want me to throw a wedding shower for you and Eric?
Yes.
Sheila, you are a piece of work.
Why would you say that to me?
Don't treat me like I'm an imbecile.
Taylor, I barely know you.
That's right. And you're already using me. No, I will not throw a shower for you and Eric. Is that a direct enough answer?
I can't believe you're treating me this way.
I can't believe you have the nerve to pull this.
Nerve? What are you talking about? It was a simple request.
Of a woman who happens to be very close to her mother-in-law. Stephanie Forrester, remember her? Oh, no. Didn't even cross your mind, did it?
Yes, I know that you and Stephanie are close.
You admit it.
Why wouldn't I?
Because it makes your intentions rather transparent. You're obviously trying to come between Stephanie and me. I mean, how do you think she would react if I told her I was going to host a wedding shower for you and Eric? I'm her confidant. I know how she feels about you, Sheila. And frankly, after this, I'm starting to understand why she feels the way she does.
Oh, would you please put yourself in my position for just a moment, Taylor? I'm engaged. My fiancé would like to get married as soon as possible, and I'd love to give him a wonderful wedding. And what woman wouldn't? But you see, I have a problem. I don't have any family out here. And there's not one person in Eric's family that'll have anything to do with me. And to be blunt, they all hate me. Now, why don't you tell me what I should do, Doctor, to have any degree of joy on what's supposed to be the happiest day of my life? Why don't you tell me? What would you suggest?
Well, I wouldn't suggest manipulating the daughter-in-law of your worst enemy.
Well, you call it manipulation. I call it diplomacy. Yes, I know you and Stephanie are confidants. And she also happens to be my fiancé's best friend. And yes, I somehow, some way have got to get her to lighten her attitude toward me. And if you can help me somehow, Taylor, in that regard, that'll be wonderful. And if you can't, hey, that's all right. That's okay, too. At least I tried. But for me to not try anything, that would be pretty foolish of me, wouldn't it?
You have to understand the position you're putting me in.
Oh, well, look at the position I'm in, damn it! I'm an outsider, and why? What have I done? I fell in love with a man that loves me as much as I love him. Oh, but he has a family that thinks he should be reunited with his first wife. That is the evil Sheila Carter, Taylor. And that's the extent of what I've done to this family. Oh, no, I want you to look at me. You look at me and you tell me I deserve to be treated this way. But you can't. Because you know I don't. I want you to think about this before you give me a final answer, all right? You could be the peacemaker, Taylor, if you want to be. The question is, do you want to be?
Hello, Connor.
Brooke, Logan.
Forrester.
Whatever. Here, these are for you.
Oh, they're lovely. Thank you.
Well,
Come in, I want you to meet somebody. Karen, this is the man I've been telling you about. Connor, this is my best friend, Karen Spencer.
hi. Brooke always did have the best-looking friends.
And the best-looking men.
So, who's this little man?
That's my #1 son, Eric Jr.
Thank you.
And my daughter's sleeping. You want to say hello to Mr. Davis?
Oh, thank you very much. And you can call me Connor. Can you say Connor? Connor. Very good.
Oh, that must be the nurse.
I'll get it.
And who's at the door?
Hey, come with me to get the door.
Who's at the door?
Come on.
Wow, I can't get over how beautiful you look.
Thank you.
I'm glad we're doing this.
Yes, so am I.
I hope you mean that.
I do. I'm sure tonight's going to be everything that I hoped it would be.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
Oh. There we are. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Brooke. They both ate dinner, but I cut up some fruit and I put it in the refrigerator if they get hungry, so we won't be out too late. So bye-bye, Eric, okay? We'll see you later. Mommy loves you.
Mommy.
Bye-bye.
I'm just gonna hang around and play with the kids for a little while. But have a lovely evening.
All right.
Sure wish I was going to be there.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Good night. It's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
I'm back.
Eric. How are you?
Well, I'm a little jet-lagged, but it's nothing serious.
And your trip, it went well?
Mm-hmm. It was a big hit.
Did anything happen?
Happen? Like what?
Nothing. Nothing. Never mind. Oh, sweetheart, I want to see you. I really want to hold you.
I feel the same way. Why don't we get together later? We'll talk about our wedding plans.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. I have a few things to handle, then I'll give you a call, all right?
All right. Oh, I love you, Eric. I love you so much. Oh, it's all coming together. I am going to have Eric. He is going to be mine, all mine. A wedding date. A wedding date. Yes. Yes.
Would you care for a drink before dinner?
Oh, I think we'll just order from the wine list, thanks.
Enjoy.
What a day.
Well, it's over now. Except for the best part.
No question about that.
I had a pretty interesting day myself.
You know, sometimes I wonder who deals with more lunatics here. You or me.
What's the problem?
Oh, I wish I could tell you.
Secret stuff.
You don't even want to know.
Well, you just leave it all behind you and focus on these eyes that are madly in love with you. Because we are going to have a terribly romantic evening.
Yes, I am up for that. Am I ever?
Ah, bonsoir, monsieur.
Hello. I have a reservation. My name is Davis.
Ah, yes, your table is just about ready.
Oh, is that the table right over there?
Yes.
Oh, do you think maybe it's possible if we sit down there?
I think that would be all right.
All right, thank you.
So, what do you think, my love? Red wine or white?
White with a zillion bubbles.
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you just pick a champagne then?
I think I will. I'm pretty good in that department. This one, I know, is perfect. And it's not too dry. I think we should get that one. That looks really nice. Yeah. Oh, ooh, this one's very good.
April, May, April. Oh. Hello.
Hello, Sheila.
Who is this?
Brad
Brad?
Carlton from Genoa City. You still there?
What do you want?
I'm coming out to see you.
No.
Oh, yeah. I've already got a plane ticket.
Oh, don't you dare. I'm warning you.
No, Sheila. I'm warning you. I'll be there in 4 hours, and we're going to have a little talk.
Oh, about what?
Save it, Sheila. The game's over. I'm coming out to settle things once and for all. I'll see you at work.
No. Not at work. My apartment. Why don't you come to my apartment? It's 1850 Kirkwood.
Fine. Your apartment. I'll be there.
Oh, he's coming to Los Angeles. Why? Why? Oh my God, he's going to tell Eric everything. He's going to try and stop our wedding.